Hi there! Today I want to show you guys a preview for my thick and thin yarn spinning classes that will be once again at Michigan Fiber Festival and New York Sheep and Wool Festival. I just need one more person to make my class run at Michigan Fiber Festival, so this is kind of my plea. Sign up! It's a fun class and it's really usable yarn again. Today I am using Yarn Hollow fiber. This is in her colorway Terpsichore. I think I said that right. Sorry, Rita, if I did not. Gareth, please stop. And it is 100% Blueface Leicester. I love Rita's dye jobs. She does an amazing job and uses really great bases for her fiber and just has a really unique color palette and a really diverse color palette. So I'm going to break down this fiber, not at all actually, because there are lots of different ways that you can spin a thick and thin. I did want to show you guys, hey, this is some of the yarn from yesterday. My core is kind of wrapped around it because I had to take it off to go ahead and do this, but that's some of my lock spun yarn from yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and flip my camera around. Hi there. And we'll get set up like normal. Feedback is great, so if anybody has any thoughts as to ways that I can improve these without having another person, I am game for that. So I'm actually just going to leave this as the braid, and I'm going to pull my leader on through. I have my wheel set up on the largest pulley because we are spinning part of this yarn really thick, so you kind of have to accommodate for that with your ratios. So I'm going to get this going, make sure my tension is good. And it is a beautiful day, so my window's open, but I just realized that means you can hear everything that's on the road, which is probably not fun. So thick and thin can be tricky to get started because you have to find where your staple is in there. So kind of the first half yard or so is often not quite what you'd imagine. But what I'm doing right now is just spinning a nice thick and thin to be able to have intervals on the yarn. So you guys can see I've got intervals where it's thick and intervals where it's thin, and those areas are the same throughout the yarn. There's lots of really great patterns that this type of yarn can be used on. My favorite actually is a free pattern that is, I believe it's through knitfreedom.com, and it's the Aspen Ice Hat. And then they have a matching cowl, and it requires very little yardage. So I actually am able to usually get 2, sometimes even 3 hats out of just a 4-ounce braid. So they're great Christmas gifts, and I always have pattern recommendations in my classes when we're spinning these different types of yarns, because I find that people are kind of shy away from some of these, like, oh, they might learn it, but then they think, well, what am I going to do with it? I'm never going to use that yarn. And I was even just discussing this with some students last night. So I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, but you kind of have to have a motion going with your hand where I took JC's class several years ago, and I liked the way that she said it's almost like turning a key. So you kind of just, when you get to the beginning of that staple length, you're pulling toward your wheel as though you're turning a key in a lock, and then pulling back. There's lots of other tips. There's different ways you can split up your fiber to get different gauges overall. So like right now, this would almost be a super bulky yarn overall, just because of how thick my thick areas are. So again, I'm offering this class at both New York Sheep and Wool Festival and at Michigan Fiber Festival. And if I just get that one more person, it will run at Michigan Fiber Festival. So I would love to see anybody be out there. We're also going to work on different plying techniques that you can use this particular type of yarn for in those classes. So it's not just spinning a single, even though that's kind of my title. It's also looking at what you can do with these spun yarns in your plying and everything too. So you can check out my classes at New York at sheepandwool.com, and you can check out my classes at Michigan Fiber Festival at michiganfiberfestival.info. You can also check me out on Facebook. Most of my links are there, and on my blog at bricolagestudios.blogspot.com. And follow me on Instagram. I post there a lot, and it's usually pretty good stuff, I think. So thanks for watching, the few of you that did. I kind of did this on the fly, so hopefully I will have more in the coming weeks of different techniques, and I'm also planning on posting these on YouTube in the future, if I deem them okay enough. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!